Good day and welcome to the Prime Feed News. The ANC in Gauteng and KwaZulu-Natal will spend the festive season without knowing their fate following the ANC's decision to postpone the possible disbandment ruling, which was expected to be announced this weekend. The ANC Secretary-General Michael Mbalula said the two provinces will know whether they will be dissolved or not next year after January 8. Mbalula spoke to journalists following the National Working Committee meeting with the Gauteng Provincial Committee in Boksburg on Monday. The meeting was to discuss the poor performance in the May 29 national and provincial elections. This also included the challenges they had faced during the campaign season. Disbandment is a total overhaul. We remove the current structure and replace it. Or it can be that we are fine with the status quo and the current people are fit for the task with minor tweaks here and there, or we can bring in new people to provide support to the current structure. We want, when we meet and reflect on issues, we need each and every NEC member present. We need them to engage in every report presented to them. This is why it has been shifted to January, he mentioned. The ANC had a similar meeting with the KZN PEC delegation last week. Although he declined to clarify whether the provincial executive committees of KwaZulu-Natal and Gauteng were scheduled to be dissolved, Mbalula was clear that difficult choices had to be made in both provinces. Mbalula said they were having a hectic weekend, hence the postponement.
If the ANC is well organized, massive as it is on the ground, nobody can catch up with us. On the ground, well-oiled machinery that we've got and so on. You get into areas where you see that ANC people are there, but they've not been energized enough to come out and vote. You can't blame it on them. It's apathy that has crept in to voting for the party, but they don't vote for other parties. They don't vote for other parties, they stay at home. And these are the challenges that you need to actually address going forward. We won 14 of the 18 by-elections we contested last week. Somebody was doing work there to organize, to do this thing to ensure that we win. We won 10 of the 12 wards that were contested in Tabazimbi. It didn't just happen. It happened because there is machinery on the ground that was working very hard to ensure that we secure victory. We got 900 votes in Mtuba from 217 in the last election. In this election, we got 900 and something, second to the IFP. In the last election, we got 217. MK party of Jacob Zuma, the Zuma party, got 300 and something in Mtuba. We beat them in this election. So it is hard work of organization on the ground. Elections are not lost because the polls are saying you will get 30%. Once the polls tell you you'll get 30%, you implement strategies that will make it a point that you don't get that 30%. And there's a whole lot of factors that affected us and all of that and everybody else and so on. Now, if in the two provinces that we have gone to, we have identified what are the weaknesses and we need to respond to this thing. The other day, I compared ourselves in a scenario of vehicles. We are challenging a Ferrari in KZN, which is a IFP and Zuma party. So we need to come with an aeroplane.